All right, guys. So I am gonna have an interview. This is actually chosen by me, so beat me up for it. But um, we're gonna go to camera here, and I'm here with MtE from Lucrative Esports. Now, I've seen MtE maybe like 5 times now here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every team that he's on. Oh, what happened here? Oh, sorry about that. Every team that he's been on, they've come close. They made it out of group stage, and they come very close to taking it out. Now MT, believe you had 34 and 21 or something like that.
Yeah, something like
34
that. Yeah.
frags, leading your team, top fragging. Um, now you guys fell short 16-13 to the Farmers. You know, what happened? The game was at 13-13 at some point.
Yep. A very close game. Actually, the turning point after that round came down to the round being timed out, which was a big deal, to give them 14 like that. But they had a really good T side. I'll give them that. They had a really good T side. In fact, I think that could have been even worse for us. But I aced them early. That kind of like broke the money a little bit. That CT could have been a lot worse for us. But even then, their team was really good.
Yeah, how the rounds played out, there was kind of like a broken economy, like where you guys would catch a round, but unable to catch the next round after like, a deficit, a long deficit, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows how the economy works in CSGO.
Hmm.
But I noticed, okay, you played mostly B.
Yep.
And then at some point you had to rotate out because, there are some players on your team that weren't falling too, weren't doing too hot. And they just kept hitting A.
Hmm.
And the T side from the Farmers dominated. What was it, 10-5 or
Yeah, 10-5, yeah.
10-5? So, like I said, me and Mirna said ourselves, you don't normally see it. You usually see 9-6 in the CT favor.
Exactly.
Compared to the old days of CS, like 1.6, games like usually like 11-4 CT, like spam swats, all that. But
Yeah.
closer to CSGO, it's usually a 9-6 map, 10-5. But yeah, it's insane how you guys came so damn close. And we'll have a few words from the IGL, which is Relix right beside him. And but yeah, MT, how do you feel? Okay, this is what's gonna be a setup, not confirmed yet. I'm gonna let you both know.
Hmm.
Instead of single elimination out of groups, it might be double elim. So it gives teams a fairer chance coming out of groups. If you 3-0, then you lose that first one, right? But based off of time, right? We all want to go home. It's a long day, etc. But yeah, it could be double elim as well. Yeah.
Honestly, I think if you had semis as a BO3.
Semis be so many damn games.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true. I
that's
don't
the
know.
only problem. But I've seen Relix play before, and like I said, I think this is maybe his third. Well, I'll ask him that in a minute. But MT, you're very consistent. Any team you go to, and you performed well. But unfortunately, you guys fell short to the Farmers. Um, I'm sure maybe it caused just maybe your other teammates or whatever strats that fell through or whatever it is. But really appreciate you coming out to these events, and it's nice to see the GTA having players like you.
Right?
But
It's
yeah,
good.
and I'm with MTE. What's your full name?
Matthew Elliott.
Yeah, Matthew MTE Elliott, and we are gonna get his in-game leader, his captain, Relix, the leader of Lucrative Esports in just a second, guys. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm here with Relix, Mike Relix Pro. Is your last name actually
No,
Pro?
it's
No,
Proshek,
Proshek.
Prozac, whatever you want to call it.
Good enough. So I've seen you quite a few times, and you guys perform really well. I think the first time you were on a team called we thought this was H1Z1.
Yeah, I was just ringing for that team.
Yeah, and you guys still went pretty damn far.
Yeah, we almost beat Dotstats.
I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're most likely to see more of you.
Oh,
here
yeah.
at local events here.
For sure.
And
Sure.
but let's talk about this game you recently played against the Farmers. What happened? You know, first of all, let's talk about how did it become 5-10 while you guys are on CT side in favor of the Farmers?
Well, CT, they were just taking control of B, and then they would just rush up B. So for us, we needed to take more control of Banana. And I was telling them, volley them down, you know, take control of it. And then after that, it was just all momentum from there, you know. I'm sort of losing my voice right now.
No,
so
it's all good. Trust me,
me.
I'm losing my voice. Yeah.
Yeah. So from there, you know, like I said, this game is random. You gotta, you know, use different guns in different positions, like the shotgun.
Yes,
in
I
halls.
saw that. Yeah.
You gotta start
you're
using
on
that. You
holding
can't
out
be
sight.
using an M4 close up. You know, you gotta start using the meta of the game, and you gotta start using different weapons to cover different spots because that could go a long way.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I started playing more aggressive in halls when they took B or sorry A. And you could do the same thing in B. You could push up sandbag, make 7, boom, in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? So, you know, starting using different guns in the game, it's no longer 1.6. You can't hold angles like you did before. You could strafe and shoot now. Like it's a different game now. So, you know, Lucrative eSports is going to be a team that's always going to be a contender. I know my players. I pick them well. You're going to see them at EGLX. I'm going to come in with a better lineup because I have a couple players that are falling off that don't have the time to play this game. That's another thing. Cruxy curfew, not to talk.
Yeah,
you know.
I know. Yeah.
But like for example, if we actually played together, you were
Yeah.
going into these lands, you know, as a pug, and we're deciding on what we want to do.
Just figuring each other out.
Yeah, exactly.
Having that
And
chemistry.
to play just 3 games and to
Get.
get everything rolling, it's really hard, you know, especially when you're playing a first map as a group. You know, that's why I want to stay consistent with a certain lineup, and then just move up the ranks from there. Because if we start playing consistently, like I told MtE, I'm like, you know, I want you on my team, and we're gonna build from that.
He's definitely really consistent.
Exactly,
Like
and
I
that's
said.
what I'm looking for. I'm looking for consistent players to move forward that are in here for the future, not just to play one LAN and then peace out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, moving forward, EGLX, good game.
Good game con.
Yeah.
And other well plays as well.
Those are going to be tournaments that we're going to be playing for and practicing and trying to work with, you know, the timing. Because I get off work at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at night because my job, I work 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, I can't play online because of it. So this is my only time to play.
Now, let's talk a little bit about. Okay, I know 10-5. Now, the previous match, it ended up being 13-13. You guys started dominating back on, T side.
Yeah.
And but 13-13, what happened?
We ran out of time.
Yeah.
We were all discussing, where should we hit it? Let's gamble it.
So
I'm going to smoke off B. I'm going to get the players, harass B, make them stay there because they might be in a B stack. But then they end up guessing right, and they end up, winning the round. And we were too, I guess, amped up.
yeah.
And we were going, where are they? Where are they? And then
the time ran out.
time ran out, and we lost. And then that's it. It's a Counter-Strike is a huge casino. I'm going to admit to it.
The RNGesus.
Yeah, anything could happen in this game. I mean, look at Emo's team last LAN, right?
Yeah.
It was a nail biter for them.
It
Now
really
Typhoon's
was,
now Typhoon's team in the finals. We beat them 69 on train, right? So in this game you could do anything in this game,
Yeah. So I really look forward to seeing your your next roster, and looking forward to see you at other events in EGLX and GGCon. And honestly, we really appreciate you coming to these events and you dominating. But
like I said, you could dominate in the game, and it all comes down to a little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck. All right. And aim and extra game sense and
getting
playing
played,
playing different styles, because you never know. You don't know, like these are pugs, right? Anything can happen.
Yeah,
It's not like
anything
you're
can
playing a team and say, okay, this team does this or this team does that. You can't prepare for it. Anything could happen, right? So, yep.
So, Mike, Relix, Pro, really appreciate you coming out, and
Thank
I
you.
look forward to seeing you again, man.
Thank you.
And guys, we're gonna get into the next grand final match. Sorry, the grand final match, and I look forward to seeing you more again, Mike.
Yep, for sure.
And we will see you guys in just a few minutes. All right.
All right, thank you so much.